Um, now that button's going. Okay, if anyone's watching this, I'm once again testing to see how broadcasting from Restream compared to that. I don't think it's working because yeah, Johnny, again, I'm testing again. I'm trying to see. Hey, hi, Scotty boy. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yep. Once again, Gooch, testing again. What's happening is I was testing to see if going live from the Restream app is different than going live from eCam, which is what I normally do, right? So that's what's going on here again. And by the way, I hope you got my email response, Gooch. Um, yeah, hi, you're live. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yep. Felicia, again, I'm testing. What I'm trying to figure out, so is we recently got that Stream Alive thing working, right? So, but the problem is if I go live with Ecamm, I'm talking to myself here a little bit. If I go live with Ecamm, then I have to go through all this business with the second program, Restream, to bring up the third program, Stream Alive, right? So I'm trying to figure out a way to set that all up and then go live one time so I'm not going through all this clunkiness, right? And let's see if I go here, and then you see what I'm trying to do is figure out, oh no, I die. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to bring this up. Oops, forgot something. Okay, hold on. Hopefully this will come up here soon. Yep. There, that'll bring that up. Hey, Steve Diego, how you doing? Okay, what I'm trying to do is figure out if I bring this up now. You see, I'm trying to figure out how to get right to this without having to do a bunch of hoops while I'm live. Oops, what happened there? See what I mean? Ooh, now we're looking at that. Hold on, let me see. Because it says I'm live here, so I have to go do this, back to presentation, and this thing's going to do that again. Okay, so now if I go here, yeah, see, so now if I put this over here, yeah, there you go. Hey, Pinnell writes, what's up? Yeah, just geeking out again and trying to figure out what's up. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? This seems maybe somebody on a Felicia. Can you just type an A for me, or anybody on YouTube? Because we have one person on Twitch and the rest are on YouTube. There's only 8 people watching right now. I want to see if this thing works. Again, what I'm trying to avoid is when I actually go live, with the show, that I don't have to pause and do this setup. I'm hoping to set up everything and then go live so everything's ready. Does that make sense? But it doesn't seem like, did this freeze up? Oh, that didn't, okay. Steve Diego, oh, there. Steve Diego typed in A, and Samuel Mitchell typed in A, Guchikawa. There we go. So okay, so it works. So this is how I'll have to go live. Then I'll bring this up. set it all up, then go live and have this on the background, because now I can say, hey, hi, everybody, welcome to the show. Let's go to the poll, hit this, bang, and then it goes to this. Yep, there we go. No worky. Yeah, it is, Steve D. It just takes a while, you know. I know. Um, it's now worky. Yeah, there you go. I know. We're so used to, hey, bing, why doesn't it show up? You got to figure it's going to India and I'm in Hawaii and you are wherever you are. But I guess we could tell by doing this, couldn't we? Um, let's see if I do that. Yeah, you see, this is where now if you type where you are, like I know Steve's in San Diego, so that will come up there. Mm-hmm. And let's see, we'll go from world to North America. And this pretty much handles most people that tune into the show. I mean, right? What do we have? Oh, there you go. Thanks, Felicia, and all you guys. Toronto, Canada. Boom. There goes Panel. Yep. See, there you are right here. Yep. There we go. And there's Gooch. So everybody's starting to pop up. Okay. So that's what I wanted to try. By the way, interestingly enough, you know, the last on Tuesday, I broadcast into TikTok for the first time because, you know, we're on a number of different platforms, of course. So TikTok suspended my ability to go live and says, try again in 6 days. And I think what it is that it thinks the music I'm using, I don't have license for. And I do because, you know, I use, you know, a service that I pay, and then I can use any of the music on their platform. But it doesn't know that I have that license. So I think that's why it's suspending me. And of course, you know, so right now we're broadcasting to a number of platforms, but not TikTok. But you know what? I may be broadcasting into Instagram because let me see if I can get there. Now, how do I get to Instagram? Hey Siri, open Instagram. Okay, there it is. See, I mean, I'm on Instagram now. Now, if I go here, you're allow Instagram access to photos and videos. Yes. Allow full access. Yeah. Now, how do I check to see if I'm live? Don't know. This post reel continue. Instagram would like to access the camera. Yeah, I guess so. Would like to access the microphone. Oh, it might be taking me live right now, as opposed to okay, I'm this is creating a reel, I know, and but I don't see add a title. I don't, you know, you know what? I wonder if I open up another. Is anybody on Instagram that follows me? You know, I don't know if that's going to work. Anyway, well, I guess I could open up another browser window. If you guys have a life, you know, unfortunately, I can't test any of this stuff if I'm not live, you know. Hi, Devin. Doing another Black Hat session here, or Black Background session. I think we should start calling it here. Hey, what happened? Oh, I guess only a few people popped up here. So, oh, what happened? I heard another click. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to open up another browser window here. Well, what if I do this and I refresh it? Oh, who's this here? Pannell writes, oh, Devin, you're in the United Kingdom? Someone said United Kingdom. I guess so. I don't know. Okay. Good to have a world map. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get to my Instagram page here and take a look at what's going on there. To see if I'm live, I don't know. Instagram, Andy Mumentide, Doom, notifications, 3 messages. I don't see where if I was live, if I was broadcasting live there. You see, this is my messages. No, that's not it. What's this? Hearts. Maybe I shouldn't be showing this. I'm not sure. 3. Yeah, I don't know how to tell if I'm live. What's that? Devon. Uh, Devon is a place in UK. I said aloha to Devon. Now it says I'm there. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay. Let's see. And this is where would that be? Oh, that would be. Let me see. Oops. No, cancel that. Make that smaller. Okay. And then, so it says you're there. Let me see. See, that's why I want to do this now, like when we're in this situation, so I'm not trying to figure everything out when we are actually, doing the show. Oh, who's in Japan? Oh, hey, Pokoliti, are you in Fukuoka, Japan? I don't know. There we go. Oh, hey, oh, Pokoliti. There you go. So, yeah, see how it showed up there in Japan? You're up here in the, oh, wait, let me see if I can change this window a little bit so it all shows. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, so that means that what I will do now is before I start the show, I'll set all this up in the background and then use Restream to go live. I don't know. I entered a wormhole. I guess it took me and my apartment to the UK. Well, your rent's going to go up or mortgage or whatever. And Steve Diego's in Siberia. Oh, man. Well, I hope you have a warm jacket, Steve, because Siberia, I'm just saying. Oh, okay. So you know what? I don't know if I'm live on Instagram. I never go to Instagram. I mean, I used to post there a lot lately. When I'm doing the clips from the show, and I'm posting them to TikTok. Oh, now Pannell writes is in Tibet. Yep. Gonna shave your head. Just saying. And Pannell write things. Aloha, Pannell, and Tureen Kitty. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Lily. Yes. Once again, I'm testing, and what I'm testing is being able to set up, showing the map like this, and and different things before I go live, which will be live on Friday again. But I have to test this stuff, and there's no way to test it if you're not live. In my act, I do this thing. I said, hope you don't mind me trying out material on you folks, but you can't test comedy material in a room by yourself. You have to come out here into public and annoy people. And this is the live stream equivalent of that. Okay. I don't see you on Instagram. Yeah, Gooch, I couldn't find me either. So, and I put the stream key in and, all that stuff. So that's another thing I've got to figure out. Not on Instagram. Yeah, thanks, C Honda. I watched another one of your videos, by the way. C Honda, what was it? Was it Waikiki at night? You were driving through Waikiki? I know. You know what? I gotta tell you what, usually I have all, this all lit up in the background and stuff, but I kind of like this. But I can't do this when I normally do the show because right now it's 8:00, 8:01 Hawaii time. And there's no light coming through these windows over here and stuff. I'm usually trying to block out, but I kind of like this. Sorry for the people on the East Coast because I'm sure it's very late there, right? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I got to work on this Instagram thing here. So let's see. We're not on Instagram. Oh, let's see here. And Taro. Oh, Panel writes things. 2 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Drink too much coffee today, Panel? Red shirt looks good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is a here, I'll show you. This is this is from my Tooling Around show. This is the logo that I used when I did that TV show where I was doing, motorcycles and cars and tools and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Namaste Zen says, yeah, C Honda does a super job with content and editing. And pacing. Well, there's something you don't hear commented on a lot. Pacing. And that is, in fact, important. Okay. Oh, and Lily says 2 a.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, you guys. And that's why I do it like this. I figure there's not going to be that many people. Like right now, there's 14 people, and it's mostly it looks like just Twitch and YouTube. No Facebook. So must be, it's funny how Facebook say is an it's the older generation, people my age, and they're all asleep by 8:00. So I know. Ooh, and C Honda says, thanks and namaste Zen. Ooh. So is having good looking hair. Oh, why, thank you. Yeah. And I like this too because, you can't really, it's so dark, you can't really see the headphones, so it looks like I'm not wearing headphones, but you can tell that I am, in fact, Twitter comments did not come through. Twitter comments. You mean X? I'm guessing that's what you mean. The platform formerly known as Twitter, the X. But who's on X? I don't see anybody on X. I let me see if I can go to X and see what's up there. X, yeah, there we go. X home. I'm going to X and I'm clicking on my profile, and yeah, I'm live on X. But so what you're saying is that the comments don't show up. Yep. Hey, Michi Mama. When my sister texts me at 2 a.m. and I answer quickly, she's surprised. I tell her it's my usual time to go pee. It's funny. Brad Pitt, who I think is about 60 years old now, some fan said, "What's it like being Brad Pitt?" As he was walking by, entering some restaurant and stuff. And he stopped and turned and said, "Well, I get up about 5 times a night to pee." I thought that was pretty good. Oh, and see, Hondo says Portugal. Well, let's see if that worked. Oops. No, that's. Oh, you know what? I got to go back to this. Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah. I don't even know where Portugal is on the map. I got to learn that so I can go, let's see what's going on. Yep. And by the way, if you just posted it, Sihon, like you put Portugal, it takes a while to pop up. So, and it's interesting too because you're on Facebook. Oh, look at that. Okay. So C is on Facebook. Yeah. By the way, in the comments here, she spells her name CEE for C Honda, but on her YouTube page, she's just the C by itself and Honda. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, there you go. You see, it popped up over here. I will highlight you, Mark. See that right there? There, there. See? 78 degrees. Ooh, Michimama above the purple dot. I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean where uh, where Portugal is? I don't know. I missed class that day, so this is pretty much where it is. Above the purple dot. Is there a purple dot? I don't. The only one I see is Mark. Um, see. On the Facebook. Let me see. Is there a purple dot I'm missing? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, Mike. No. Yeah. Thank you, Mark. I'm glad you. Is that Kinako? Oh, yes. I have my door open. Usually, when I broadcast, Portugal is near Spain. Okay. Question two. Where Spain? Yeah. Portugal is by Spain. Portugal is near Spain. Yes. Well, and there's a lot of little pops happening, but they haven't populated on the map yet. So maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Okay. There you go, gang. Thank you. So that is on Hawaii now. Yeah, Michimama, that's Mark. And Pinel Wright thinks Portugal is next to Spain. Italy, Greece. It could be covered with, some other dots that I'm not seeing. Oh, we have two in Hawaii now. Let's see who else is there. Who's this? Oh, Mark. Okay, he went from Kailua, and then he went. Oh, Michi Mama on the Big Island. There you go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Still getting this wired. Ah, there we go. Japan. Huh. Who? Hey, how you doing, Mad Statter? Yeah, what I'm testing today is I'm trying to figure out how to set everything up so when I go live, all this map and the questions and all that stuff is all ready. Because what I was doing before is I would I would go live, right, with Ecamm. You're kind of geeky, so you'll dig this. I'd go live with Ecamm through Restream and then have to load Stream Alive. And that little 1, 2, 3, was me during the live show going, okay, hold on, let me see how we do this. Okay, I click this button. So I'm trying to be able to set it up, go live, and then be able to go, hi, everybody, welcome. Let's check where people are coming in from. And bam, it's all ready. You catch. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that camera still works. Does this ring? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, with my hyper flash power, product placement there. Okay. So I'm not on the Big Island right now. I'm on Oahu. Oh, I see. But for some reason, I thought you were on the Big Island, right? Don't know. Who? You are a lifetime learner. Great job. Oh, thank you, Maggie Ramos. I appreciate that. Yeah, I remember when my son was going to preschool, my son, who is now 36 years old. Uh-oh, what the heck did I do? Anyway, he went to a preschool, and their motto was learners for life. So there we go. Yeah, that makes total sense to me. I do OBS through Restream, so I get it. One extra layer. Yeah, not only is it one extra layer, but it's just I can set it up, before the chaos starts, right? Before the chaos starts or the coffee kicks in, whichever is first. And I was saying, how much I like this. This is going to be the background for what we used to call the Black Hat sessions, but now we'll call them the geeky tech sessions or something. Back for my daily dose of aloha. Well, I don't know how much aloha there is here, but it is in fact geeky. There we go. Okay, but it's nice to know. So, of all the platforms, I am on X, but I'm sorry, I just had a thought. If I go to X and try, and then how you do that, I think you click on it, Restream, live with Restream. Oh, there we go. You have to click on it, and then you say live with Restream, and then started 20. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to post a comment. I'm in X, and no, that's not it. There's no place to comment. I did it one time before, and I'm trying to remember how I did it. And by the way, X is way behind us. Andy, when are you going to become an IT hotline? All your techno. I'm just trying to get my stuff working, Steve. I know. Oh man. But I just want to be able to go bing and do what we're doing and get it working. But anyway, I'm on X here, and I'm trying to figure out how to post to it. Okay, up here there's 3 dots. Hit that. Pin, profile, add, remove, change, view, post, embed, post, request community notes. No, that's not it. Profile summary. No, that's not it. I have almost 18,000 people on X, which, in the scope of things nowadays isn't much. I remember talking to some young person, and they said, oh, yeah, you got a YouTube channel, right? I went, oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I bumped into it. How many followers do you have? I go, well, about 32,000. And he goes, oh. I mean, I went, okay, sorry. All the young people, only 32? You must be lame. Okay, but anyway, back to, hey, here. There's a little comment button, and then you comment, and then I put, this is a comment on X, and then I post it. So underneath X, underneath it, there's a little like, what a cartoon bubble thing, and you. I'm proud of my 700 on YouTube. Yeah, that's a lot of people. I mean, right? Okay, so I just posted on X, but it's not, the chat is not happening. Don't follow me. I will lead you astray. I could use a tray, right? And ash. So some dyslexic, don't follow me. I will lead you, ashtray. No. You are live on LinkedIn. Substack? No, I'm not live on Substack. I keep applying and they don't approve me, and I think it's because they know that I'm broadcasting in a whole bunch of other platforms, and Substack likes you to broadcast only on their platform. Now, I'm speculating there, but I've never been approved. So what I need to do is post what I do there, and then people can watch it. Whew. And Mad Statter says, I could use an ashtray. Pinnell writes, I think I've got 26 followers on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Felicia, that's what's going on with Substack. I tried to go live to it, and they just weren't having it. And again, for those of you who may have just joined us, part of this was to see if I was live. No, live on Instagram, which it turns out I'm not, even though if I go here, let me see if I can show you this. I know this is going to get geeky. So if I'm here, right, and I go to Restream, you see what I mean? I go here, right, and I'm here and I hit channels. You see how it says right here, it won't let me go to TikTok, right? But if I type, if I hit apply, right, look what it tells me. Couldn't apply because your live access is suspended. Try again in 6 days, right? So, okay, so that's not working. So then I go down here, streaming. See, I'm streaming to all these platforms. And right here, it says Instagram, and I'm streaming. It says right here that I am in fact. I can't zoom into this so you can see it, can I? Hold on. No, it doesn't zoom you in. Yeah. So anyway, so evidently I'm zooming into Instagram, but people on Instagram who are on Instagram, including me, can't find me. See, that's how you do it. You create like a live stream like this, and then up up here, no, right here, you choose the platforms that you want to stream to, right? Okay. So now what happened to, okay, here's stream alive. Okay, yeah, so that works. Now we're back here. But you're not streaming on Zoom. No, I'm not Zooming. I bring people in via Zoom, but Zoom isn't like, on Instagram or, any of the social media platforms, unless you're being facetious, but no comment. It could be a joke. You never know. But Zoom is something you use to bring people in, right? In other words, I could send you a Zoom link and then bring you in, and just like I do with, when I do this kind of stuff here. Hold on, if I do that, you see, and then you would be over here and you would be guest two. If I bring you in Zoom and assign you to the guest two place, because see, then you're here, and then if I go here, you see, then you would be full screen, and I'm here. Yeah. Ooh, black hat techno posts, please. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's what we're doing. I'm never not facetious. Wow. Oh, okay. Talk to my publicist if you want me to be a guest. You know what? I'll have my people call your people, and then those people can get together and refer different publicists and booking agents, and and such. It's a process. So there we go. Hi, Nani. Yeah, I was just the reason I'm live here. I was testing on how to set this up so that I don't have to do it during the show. I needed to preset it and then go live and have it be there, which I figured out. But I also at the same time figured out that even though it says I'm live into Instagram, I can't see it anywhere. Number one, and number two, TikTok suspended my ability to live stream into that platform. And I think it's because of the music. When I play a music video, yeah, they think that I don't have license to that, which of course I do. Ooh, who's this? Salisi, how are you? Salese. Am I saying that correctly? Salese. Usu grave, or is it grave? Tisina. Where you coming in from? You know what I mean? So here, if we do this here, hold on. I can go here. Boop. See? Oh, look! It refreshed, so nobody's there. So type where you're coming in from. Salesi. Salesi. I mean, type the area, like wherever you're coming, like Beverly Hills, California, or whatever, and then you should pop up on this map right here. Okay, see, this is where everybody else is from. Here, let me show you. Here, see, and then when you type your name in, then we will you'll pop up, because I'm just interested in knowing too. Banned from TikTok for being too wholesome. I don't think it's the wholesome thing. I really do. I mean, and I'm being serious. I think it's because I play music videos, and they think that they're assuming I don't have license to that. And when that happens on YouTube, I forget what the word is, ask them to take a look at it. Oh, who's this? Is that you right here? Did you just pop up right here? Let me see. There you go. You're in America and Samoa. Oh, there you go. So I am saying your name kind of correct. Ooh, there we go. Salesi. Yeah, Uso Grave. There we go. American Samoa uncle, but born and raised Oahu. Makaha? Hey, that's where I grew up, Makaha. Got 'em, bro. How's it? Hail to thee. You went Waianae High School on Nanakuli. Where you went? I like them all. Whoop, there we go. So who's this now over here? No, Namaste Zen. He's in Accra. Where is that in? They're in Africa. Appeal. Yeah, thank you for filling in the word I couldn't think of. Yeah, but they call it something else where it's challenge. Is it appeal? No, you can, yeah, whatever. But there's a process. You click the button, and then you did it, and you go through this whole thing. And when on those particular songs, I have license. They send you a little licensing agreement, and I have to go in there and clip it and paste it and say, yeah, I have. It's a hassle. But after you do it a few times, then you get better at it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, Parnell, what you really want to do you, don't you? A writer's paradise. There you go. Okay. Anyway, oops, what happened here? Yeah, we'll go back to that. So there we go. Um, what? Two jackets, two blankets, stay warm, Nani. Who? What do you mean? It's 52, 52 degrees. I know. I remember when I was in Minnesota, and it had been like, 0 and -4. And then one day it jumped to 52 and people were like in shorts and no t-shirts going, hey, it's 52. I know. Oh, and see, home just hit Chile, and then Namaste Zen is in Perth. There we go. Where are you over here? There. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. Isn't this fun with the map? I really like it. Who else is here? Okay. White and I High School, my parents get choke videos of your shows from back in the days, comedy. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, White and I, there we go. White and I High School. Let me see here. Let's go to the big board and look at that. And then Salesi says, Why high school? My parents get choke videos of your shows from back in the day. Yeah, one of which I shot at YNI High School. Yeah, there we go. Look at this, man. I don't know what's going. You guys are having so much fun propagating the map. Look at this. There we go. What's this? What's this one here? Oh, that's Salesi. Okay, got it. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I gotta get all this back going on where we kind of had it like this. Okay. Oh, hey, Baramochi, how you? Yeah, just geeking out here. I mean, I accomplished what I want, but when people come on like this, it's so hard to go. Okay, see ya. I got what I wanted. You know. Ah, yeah. So anyway, what was I gonna do? Can't remember. Oh, look at this! You're just trying out all the places, Namaste Zen. Yeah, I have it set up so you can do as many as you want. There is a button that I can click that allows you to only to do it once, but where's the fun in that? I once told a substitute teacher that I was born in Crete. In Crete, they believe me. I don't even know where Crete is, but Andy, are you wanting to live stream on Instagram now? I thought it was a wrong aspect ratio. You know what? There, I was again. I'm geeking out here a little bit, but I tried to do it expecting to be able to do it in like take for instance here. Let me show you something here. See, I was live on TikTok, right? So if I go to like here, I'm going to TikTok, right? And then I say, oh, let's say I do this, and then profile, and then here, and then TikTok Studio. Hold on, it's going to take me a while to find it because I don't do this all the time. And then no, that's live rewards growth. Oh, here you click live, and then you go to so much to remember. Live analytics. Now, where the heck did it go? Anyway, what I was gonna. Oh, here, live recordings. Okay, now I hit this. Okay, boy, I gotta tell you, I've said this before. I'll say it again. You see this? It looks like. Wait here. Let me. Accidents. Guess what? There. I'll see. that the aspect ratio looks like that on TikTok. You see what I mean? When we were live, this is yesterday's live show on TikTok. You can watch it. We've had 72 people who have seen this on TikTok, but so I was hoping to be able to go live on Instagram with this same aspect ratio. I don't know how far you can get in there and look at it, you know. So instead of being vertical, it looks like that, right? So anyway, that's what I was trying to figure out, right? Look at the map. I think Namaste Zen is jumping all over the world. Where in the world is Namaste Zen? Is Crete a past life issue? That's so funny. Namaste Zen, indeed. Not the first time I played a prank on a substitute. Yes. Yes, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Ellen. How are you? We're just geeking out here, screwing around. You know, I know. Is that Kinako? Yes, Paramochi. Normally when I'm doing a live stream, I close the door and because lighting, and then I turn on this fan and stuff. But when I'm goofing around like this, I leave the door open, so she's either on my bed or over here or somewhere. I don't know where. I call her my hearing ear dog. You know what I mean? Because when I have the earphones on, sometimes my wife walks in and stands right here, and I don't even notice her because I'm so, I'm geeking out so much on this stuff, right? That I go, oh, what's going on? Then all of a sudden, she talks, and oh my, yeah, hello, oh, act. Well, what happened? I had to sit 6 hours on a tarmac in Crete many years ago. Wasn't allowed to get off the plane. Oh man, I hate when that happens. I was on a flight one time that happened, and then they took off, and it was a 5-hour flight or something, across the country. And when we landed in LA, they couldn't get the door open for some reason, and so people couldn't get out. They were freaking, but me, I'm so used to it. I went, no, okay, got my laptop up and just said, I'm gonna kill time. I know. Yeah, by the way, I went and got my license renewed yesterday. Before the show, I went in, I had an appointment, which is smart to do, and I went in and I got my license. So afterwards, she's printing it up, and it used to be you'd get your license right there, but I guess because I'm at a substation or whatever, they gave me a temporary license, and it says, expires on 12/25/25 or whatever it is, 12/30 or something like that. Anyway, so I went, oh, and she goes, yeah, no, that's good. It's fine for everything except renting cars. You might have an issue. But I gotta travel here. How long does the real one take? And she goes, oh, no more than 8 weeks. Well, in 6 weeks or something, I'll be in, flying to Pasadena, where I expect to rent a car. Yeah. I'll be there for this, I think. Here, see, that's the ice house. I don't know if you can hear that clicking. That's people. Was it a real ID? Yes, it was. Now they have, there's that little gold star, which I did, and I don't know how many years ago when I got the original, the one I have now. They said, do you want to get a real ID? I said, it's going to be mandatory at some point. I said, of course. Yeah. I saw a Hawaii temp tag on a vehicle that said it expired on February 31st. That was a salesman goofing around, I'm sure. Yeah, because everybody knows, February has 32 days. So it must have been a joke, right? Oh. Well, Pokoliti, Nani Aloha says, I'm so happy you apparently survived. Not that says a lot, Pokoliti. Nani Aloha may not believe you actually exist. Just saying. Whoo. I'm feeling go just to remind my family that our brother George's birthday today, and he is in heaven. Oh, I don't know what go just did you. I don't know what that I feel. Go just. Did you want to replace that word? I know. Well, I'm sad. Well, but you know what? He's alive in your memory, and remember the good things. That's the trick, I think. Whew, Panel writes, not right now, Pocoliti, whatever that supposedly means. Okay, gang, I think that's pretty much it. How long we been goofing around here? Oh, almost an hour. Let's go for 9 more minutes and make it an even pie. What do you say? I know. Oh, did you go to Wahiwa? Yeah, I did. And the nicest people, everybody talks about DMV. Oh man, what a horror story. I've never had a bad experience there. If you go to renew your car, there's a special line so you don't have to, but if you're transferring or doing a whole bunch of other stuff, the trick, go online and make an appointment. I made the appointment I had yesterday, probably 2 months ago, you know exactly. And so I go, she says, this gal recognized me from, while I was in line, and she came over and goes, oh, renewing your license. I went, yeah, yeah. And I said, when is it moved to 2 years, right? Because you get your license and it's good for like what, 10 years or something. And then after a certain age, it's only for 2 years because they want to make sure you can still see and hear and all that stuff. So I said, what age is that? And she goes, oh, 78. I went, I've got a few more years. Oh, man, I know. Where is the map? Oh, I'm sorry. You want to see it? There you go. Michi Mama wants to know where the map is. And by the way, most of these dots are Namaste Zen, who is traveling all over the world. In fact, that's somebody else's too. Let's see who this is. And this is Steve. Steve Diego is also all over the world. Yeah, so that's all of us traveling the world virtually. I think it. How do you do that? If I want to move this. Oh, I see. You just do it like that, and then you can kind of adjust it. Again, I'm learning as you do. There we go. So now that's back to the whole world. Okay. Feeling good, just letting my family know. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, I got the avatar thing there going. What do we got here? Wait a minute. Somebody else just popped up in Australia. Oh, wait a minute. This map is too big. We got two Australias. There we go. Let's move this over here like that. There we go. Wow. Ooh, let's see the map. Yeah, I still get my Hawaii driver's license whenever I gotta go show ID in a mainland people trip. A mainland people trip. A trip at how it looks. Yeah, well, careful of ICE agents because they'll look at that. Well, so you're from out of the country, aren't you? No, no, no. I came in from Canada, back into the United States after a gig up there one time. And when I got to the border, the guy looks at my Hawaii license and goes, I thought you were an American. And I said, well, yeah. And he says to me, do the Pledge of Allegiance. What? I had to do the Pledge of Allegiance because he sees everybody at your age, did it in school. So we can tell if you're an actual citizen. And then afterwards I said, and who exactly is Richard Stans? That's a Pledge of Allegiance joke that will go um, what's another word? No, oops, almost broke my keyboard there. Oh, Michi Mama is now in Maribel, Spain. Oh, all the places you like go. I'm in northern Canada now. Oh, are you? Yeah, there you go. Undefined. That's the word that I was groping for there. Richard Stands, One Nation Underdog. She got the esoteric reference. Yeah. No, undefined. In other words, you know, One Nation underdog for Richard Stands. I know. Yep. No, not acknowledged. I was just going to say undeciphered, or in other words, unexplained. So you make an esoteric reference, and then you don't explain it or decipher it, or for Richard Stands. Yeah. And by the way, I said Richard Stands. He didn't even notice, this Canadian guy. Okay, guys, time to pull the plug. Oh no, we got 4 more minutes. We're gonna take it to 1 full hour. Okay. What time is it anyway? 8:41 Hawaii time. And the map just keeps on propagating as Panel writes things, goes to Finland. Wow. Bring me back a Finn, would you? I could use that one that was on the Dewey Weber Performer, that square looking one. Yeah, it was high performance for its day. There we go. Yes, I loved it, Nani Aloha. And the Namaste Zen is now visiting Timbuktu. You have put your mark on this world map, Namaste Zen. You should be very proud of yourself. That's even funnier. So ignorant. Yeah, exactly. And he's asking me to prove that, Hawaii is a state. Oh, are you in the Netherlands now, Baramochi? Yeah, bring me back some nether, would you? But that land is full of nether, the whole area, nothing but nether. Let me just work that joke to death. I will. And in Pensacola, Florida, it's 1:41 a.m. Well, I apologize for that. Paula, I can't pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce it. The People's Republic of North Korea. Yeah, the irony runs deep at that border crossing. Glad it worked out for you. Now, and again, this was a couple dog lives ago, so I'm sure it's very different today. But I'm just saying, But back to me having a temporary driver's license. I did the research, and fingers crossed, when I go to rent a car in Pasadena, I'll have my passport, and they say, have a credit card with the same name on it, right? Which all my credit cards say Andy, and of course my driver's license and passport say Andrew. Hopefully that's not an issue. But another thing, if you ever find yourself in this position, have something with your address on it, like an electric bill or some kind of official bill that has your name and address on it, because that proves you're, who you are if you're paying an electric bill, evidently. Pyongyang. Oh, thank you for the phonetic spelling. I appreciate that. Pyongyang. Pyongyang. Am I saying it correctly with the right emphasis? Pyongyang. I know. Oh, don't forget to try the barbecue. Ooh, Pinnell writes. Okay, I can attest that all Canadians are polite except their border guards. My favorite border story, and that is we were in El Paso, doing a show there. So we crossed over in Mexico, which is and back then I think it was, 25 cents or something to come back from Mexico. No, wait. Yeah, yeah. It was 10 cents to get into Mexico at the border. You had to pay, and it was 25 cents. And I went, so America's what, 15 cents more than Mexico? What a deal. Anyway, so when we were coming back, it was comic. We were all comics, right? There were three of us, right? And as we're coming back, they ask you, are you a citizen of the United States? And this one comic starts singing, "Born in the USA, I was born." And this border guard goes, "You stand over here." What? Stand over here. And he made the guy stand there for 2 hours until he finished his shift and then went, "Okay, you can go." I know. We left. We said, "Well, we'll be back, man." And finally he wanders into the comedy condo. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, look at this. C Honda says Netherlands has plenty stuff: coffee houses, marijuana, and red light districts. Ooh. Well, we'll end on that high note. Thank you so much for the update. We are 1 hour and 1 minute. Thank you, guys. I'm going to hit the button, and I wonder if I can finish the restream from here. What happens if I'm trying to fix. See, this is where we are. So if I do this, setting up the stage for you. Oh, I can't close it from here. That's okay. Okay, no big. Yeah. So this is the stream that we're doing right now, and we've been on 6 platforms, channels. One was thing, AI clips. That's new. Upgrade your plan. No, I'm almost at the. All right. Okay. Salesi. Hey. Oops. We are on Friday, 3:30 p.m. Hawaii time. I'll be doing an actual show with news clips and music videos and this, and questions and polls and stuff. So join us then, okay? If can rubber band, and for everyone else, mahalo for the joining us in the geek session. I'm gonna hit the button, and oh yes, Michimama says, sleep well, Andy. I hope so. Adios, amigo. Okay, Steve. Thank you. And Devin has the keyword, and that is